Some big breaking updates. Anand Sharma resigns from the steering committee for Himachal Pradesh. Wrote a letter to Sonia Gandhi citing will not compromise on self-respect. This comes soon after Azad decided to resign from campaign committee of J&K. So that's the big breaking update. Congress leader Anand Sharma resigning from the steering committee for Himachal Pradesh after writing a letter to Sonia Gandhi saying will not compromise on self-respect. So that's a big breaking update coming in. In fact, Congress leader Anand Sharma resigns from the steering committee for Himachal Pradesh. He writes a letter to Sonia Gandhi citing will not compromise on self-respect. In fact, just a few days ago, Ghulam Nabi Azad had also resigned from his key post as the campaign committee of J&K at that time, and now Anand Sharma also resigning from the steering committee for Himachal Pradesh. We have Samia on the phone line with us. Samia, once again, yet another party leader resigning from a certain post. This comes after Ghulam Nabi Azad had also resigned from a campaign committee of J&K. So what seems to be the reason behind this slew of resignation that has been going on over the last few weeks?
Well, it's very interesting as it comes close on the heels of senior Congress leader Ghulam Nabi Azad deciding to resign from the campaign committee of Jammu and Kashmir, and now comes the resignation letter that was sent across from Anand Sharma to directly the Congress President Sonia Gandhi as far as quitting from the post of being a member of the election committee that was constituted for the upcoming Himachal elections. Both these leaders are senior party functionaries, are senior Congress leaders, and they were, of course, expecting an important role to assume in the Congress party, since both of them held important positions when they were Rajya Sabha MPs as the leader of the opposition and the deputy leader of the opposition. But now, of course, to accommodate them in the campaign committees and the election committee, of course, these leaders felt that this is belittling their position. And in the sources suggest that the letter that he has written to Sonia Gandhi, he has categorically mentioned that there is going to be no compromise or his self-respect is non-negotiable. He also stated that he felt belittled and he felt that he wasn't really consulted in the important and crucial decisions as far as the Himachal elections are concerned, and the committee that was constituted also, and the plan ahead how they intending to go for the upcoming election. So he felt that he was slighted in the organization, giving in his stature, his years of experience and seniority. Anand Sharma was, of course, expecting a larger position and more significant role, but he felt that putting him as a part of the rest of the members of the campaign committee is something that does not really fit his stature. That's the reason why he decided to step down from that particular post, although he continues to be a Congress president. Continues to be the Congress party member. Let's not make that mistake. He continues to be a Congress member. He is a primary member. He's a Congress leader, senior party functionary, and a member of the CWC, which is the highest decision-making body of the Congress party. He has only resigned from that particular committee, which he felt he was slighted given his stature. He didn't want to be part of that committee. He feels that that is going to be casting a shadow on his self-respect. Now, the letter has been directly addressed to the Congress President Sonia Gandhi, and he has decided that he doesn't want to be a part of the election committee. Now, this election committee circular was put across on 17th August 2022, after which this decision was taken. It was only last week when such a furor was created when Ghulam Nabi Azad decided to not be a part of the campaign committee of Jammu and Kashmir, citing ill health. And of course, there was more than what meets the eye, because both these leaders were part of the G23, the rebel group of leaders, and they led the entire G23, and it was a standoff between the Gandhis, the top brass of the Congress party, and these leaders who felt the manner in which the party is functioning right now is not something that is going to help the party bounce back. And this is something that drew a lot of, daggers within the Congress party itself. And thus, it shouldn't be mistaken that these resignations that are coming of senior leaders from specific committees and party posts are definitely in consonance to the fact that they maintain that the manner in which they wanted the demands to be met through the G23, that has not happened. So we have to wait and see whether at all there's going to be any official reactions coming from either Anand Sharma or the General Secretary in charge of Himachal Pradesh, Rajiv Shukla, because so far the Congress leaders have decided not to make any statement on it.
All
Back
right.
to you.
Thank you, Samia, for all those details. So clearly discontent growing within Congress with Anand Sharma resigning from steering committee. With that, let's